Hey Sag, Amber here at Persephone's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very well. This is your mid-month general / love life reading. Usually love messages come through because that's usually what I feel most of the people want. So yeah, I think due to law of attraction, that's just what happens. Most of these readings turn out to be love readings, even though we don't specify it in shuffling. Okay. So, yeah, we've got the Lovers card essentially for you, Sagittarius. I think for the past few months, there's been a lot of like big decisions that you need to make in your love life. Like it's been a real theme for you. Okay, so we've got Sagittarius come out here. And then we've got your lovely card. Prince of Wands as the outcome. Just to clarify. Decisions. So we've got the World card at the base of the deck, the Emperor, and the Princess of Cups, the Ace of Discs, Two of Cups. Okay, it's Ten of Cups. Okay. So stability could definitely be seen there. Okay, so with the Universe card here being your overall message, it looks as if, and with the other cards that we've seen underneath, there is stability, there's a change to an order, but there's a lot more growth that's going to come from it. You'll have a lot more independence and a lot more happiness. You feel very fulfilled. So maybe in some way you could have been holding yourself back there with the Emperor card in terms of being rigid, and with it to be followed up by the Princess of Discs. There could be an age difference here in the relationship. It could be that you are older than this person, or they're older than you. It could go either way, but I think that you could be older. And this may be a younger water sign that you're dealing with, that maybe you're looking after. Again, this could be actually pertaining to your children. It could be that you are a father. You could have a new child. Or you could just be very focused on your children at the moment. Maybe your partner is pregnant or expecting, and that's really what the focus on is, children. And you could be maturing into a father with the Universe card here, especially with the Ace of Discs as well. It talks about possibly a new child, new beginning, new commitments that you could be making to your partner. And then again, it just brings in all this happiness, the Ten of Cups, and then the Two of Cups. So then there's all this happiness that then follows. So I think this is definitely a period of like great and very positive change, especially with matters of the heart. And it probably is to do around like your family. You probably had a child, or you could be just looking to get married, wanting to get married and settle down. Or maybe you've just started a new relationship. You know, maybe this Page of Cups is really talking about you opening up your heart to someone. And it's maybe quite a new relationship. But this person may be older than you, or you could just be quite set in your ways, been on your own for a little while, or not really had a serious relationship for some time. And you're kind of looking at this person like, yeah, okay, you seem cool, and this person's offering something to you, but it's like you're not moving. You're not moving. You're let me turn this phone off, sorry. It's like you're yeah, like you're not moving. You're not budging. You're maybe observing this person. You may just feel like this person is just way too immature for you in some way, like because there's the Emperor looking at the Princess of Cups, the Page of Cups, you know, looking at him like, and then you've got like the Universe card behind him. Like, I've got so much knowledge and I know so much and I'm very wise, and it's like you've accomplished a lot, or you know, you've got a lot of confidence and you've got a lot of good reason to be confident, you know, and you're very powerful and influential maybe as well. Or you just feel very confident in yourself, or again, like I said, just very kind of stuck in your ways, or you know, you're living a life that works for you and you're successful in it, and you know, and you're quite mature. But this person's coming in as quite a young energy, quite, you know, playful and loving, and just taking all the seriousness out of your day. They're just fun, playful. They want to say loving words to you. They want to be romantic. You know, they want to be all gushy, and you're maybe like, okay, this is new to me. I think I like it, but yeah, this is new, or it's, you know, you're still holding back in some way. And the universe card here is saying that you've come to the end of this possible kind of attitude or way of thinking, and that you're being asked to grow here. You're being asked to take this journey, to learn, to kind of move forward. You are being asked to move forward. There's an end, and yeah, it's also fixed. So it's saying don't be fixed. You know, move forward. You are fixed, but it's time to move forward, even if they are baby steps. Even if it is just not taking action, but just deciding that, yes, I want to be with this person, or yeah, I want to try and make this work, but maybe not kind of going in head first at this person, maybe, but just at least making that decision. So the world card is asking you to, like, okay, edge forward a bit, just a little bit. Okay, so okay, so we do have you here with the 9 of Swords. So you're being quite cruel to yourself and quite hard on yourself at the moment mentally. You could be blaming yourself a lot for something that's going on right now. Maybe there is an air sign involved here as well that could be stressing you out or giving you a lot to think about. But yeah, you're definitely stressing out about this situation, so it's keeping you up at night. And it could be with regards to a third party situation. So yeah, maybe you are looking at this person like you're quite immature. Like, I'm so mature, I know so much. The universe is asking you to move forward. Maybe the universe is saying to you, this is an end, move forward. Let it go now, move forward. Don't worry about this anymore. You know, but it is asking you to learn from this. Whatever has happened, like, you should learn from it. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. You are currently stressing out about the situation because maybe of a third party situation. Again, this could be talking about, I mean, the theme of friends and lovers has been something that's come up for you a couple of times over the past few months. So this could also talk about friendship. You know, being stressed out maybe about an offer that's been made from a friend, you know, that you have very good communication with, everything is fine, but it's stressing you out. And the reason why I say you might be making a decision, and there could be a third party, you know, there's being reiterated. The Lovers card here could be saying that there is a third party here, but it could also be saying that it's just you needing to make a decision between this person and yourself. You know, really kind of getting to grips with moving forward maybe with this person that seems to be maybe a bit more mature, or, like I said, more of a friend. With the Page of Cups, it could be more of a friend energy. We do have the Queen of Cups here as well. What's motivating this whole situation, or what's behind the scenes in your subconscious. And I think that you do actually really care about this person, and that's why the Lovers card is here, and that's why the 9 of Swords is here, because you really do care about this person. You know, if you are friends, you really check for this person. Like, you really are close to them, you have an emotional bond with them, they're your friend, you feel protective over them, you're there for them if they want to talk. You have a very close and, I think, loving relationship and affection towards this person, and I think you truly love them. Like, it's almost like an unconditional love that you do kind of have with friends. It's more of that kind of non-judgmental, very free, supportive kind of energy with friends in comparison to relationships. When we say unconditional love, but we put the most conditions on our love relationships. It's quite funny or ironic. But yeah, it's like you have a real love for this person and you really, really do care about them. So that's really sweet. But it's also causing you to be quite undecided. And with the Four of Wands here, as to how you see yourself as amongst friends. Yeah, like you're in love with your friends maybe, or in love with a friend. Yeah, this card talks about freedom as well, and freedom and stability. But I feel like you're seeing yourself as being very comfortable and amongst friends. And maybe not really knowing which way to turn with the symbolism on this card. Sometimes you want to just act and do what you want, and then sometimes you've got to kind of keep the peace. And it's about taking action to follow your heart, taking action to follow your desires. So it's like you're being asked, or you may feel like you need to take action on your desires. That's how you feel right now. But it may be difficult because you're amongst friends, like I've said, and you're trying to maybe keep the peace. So what your desires are, we will clarify that more with the Santeria deck in the extended reading. But it looks like that's what it is. It's something to do with your friends and keeping the peace, but yet expressing how you feel, and kind of also putting yourself first amongst friends, which could be a tricky thing to do. Putting yourself first, maybe before friends. So you may be concerned, the Nine of Swords here, about how it will affect the group. Okay. We've got here the Five of Cups for your current energy or your current environment. So your current environment could feel very sparse. It could be a lot of regret happening at the moment. Again, there's this harshness that maybe you're beating yourself up here. Or there's someone in your environment that is very upset about the situation, has a lot of regrets about what's happened. Yeah. So someone in your situation may have a lot of regrets, and maybe this person actually that you're dealing with feels left out in the cold. If they are a friend and they are waiting for you to make this decision, could definitely be a Gemini that you're dating, Sagittarius, which makes sense, right? Gemini is opposite to Sag, often opposites attract. It could also be an air sign, just an air sign. So it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that you're dealing with. And I feel they're feeling quite left out in the cold by you. So you're both kind of stressing, but this person's all in their feelings and you're in your head. Okay, so in the near past, should have gone this card first. It's a very lovely card. Got the Sun card. Yay! It's a beautiful card. Yeah, soulmates, groups, a group of people that are very compatible, or even just two people that are very compatible, have met here in the past. and it was a beautiful union. Very, very compatible. It's almost like you guys are twins. It's like you guys are like brother and sister, like you guys are two peas in a pod. Like you guys are very, very similar, and you got a lot of love for this person. But there's a situation here. Again, you could be concerned about friendship. Why friendship keeps coming up in your readings? Or you could be concerned about a third party. Maybe it's a third party that keeps coming up in your readings, and you could have could be keeping a distance from this person. But maybe it's difficult because you're friends, or have a lot of mutual friends. And maybe it is tricky because you're friends and then you mix lovers, and then maybe it's like, ugh, now it's not worked, but it's still all got the same friends still. And maybe you're having to make this kind of tough choice about moving forward with the Princess of Wands here. You know, there's a lot of heartbreak in your environment. This could be amongst friends. Your friends could feel conflicted. And it's like you're saying, well, in the near future, you're going to be like, well, do you know what? I'm going to just move forward. You could be deciding that you may have to literally make a very tough decision and leave a group of people. For your own sanity, for your own sense of freedom. You're concerned here as well. This is your hopes and fears, the 8 of Wands, about communication, things being positive, remaining positive. It's also a Sagittarius card. I always see this as a Sagittarius card. I don't know why. I mean, it is a Sagittarius card, but I always really feel like it's really Sagittarius. Again, we got Mercury here. Friendships, communication, or a Gemini that you're dealing with. And it's concerning you. You want to keep the peace. You want things to remain positive. You don't want to bring any burden into the situation. You don't want it to become negative. You want it to remain positive. You want things to keep getting better. You don't want to move into a slump. So you're just hoping that you can kind of keep this Emperor energy, I guess, of control over the situation. So you're being very controlled and very mature, and it looks like this person that maybe you're seeing as in your group is like, no, let's just go head first and have fun. Let's not think about it. Or let's just have fun. Or they're just very innocent, and they're not thinking too far into it. Whereas you're like, I've thought about this from beginning to end. I see how this is going to go. And I'm going to tell you how it's going to go furthermore. So yeah, but you do have new beginnings here. Okay. A lot of happiness. Okay. I don't think you want to be on your own. I think you do want to be with this person. You do want a relationship. It's just tricky right now. Okay, so we've then got the Prince of Wands as the final outcome. So you will be moving forward. So I've got dye on my hands. I was dyeing my hair. But yeah, we do have the Prince of Wands here as the outcomes. They will be moving forward. You will be in your element with the Prince of Wands here. You may decide to just go ahead and just do what you want to do, and really try to kind of shake off negativity and just really move forward and try to forget about whatever went wrong and just focus on the positive and just move forward and continue to follow your dreams, remain positive. So you're trying very hard to remain positive and move forward, remembering the good times, forgetting the crap, focusing on on your good goals, on good outcomes to your goals, achieving your goals, but just focusing on that. It's like you're focusing on those things and you're kind of leaving all the negative in the dust. Like you're just not really trying to focus on that. You feel like there's a lot of things that are positive to focus on, and you want to focus on that. And the worst thing that you want is you don't want to get into this slump. You're trying to get out of this headache energy of being awake at night, stressing, worrying, blaming yourself for things, trying to think of how you can fix it. Oh, you know, just going around almost like ruminating over the negative. That's currently kind of how you may be feeling at the moment. And you know, you really want to kind of change that to being positive. And I think you will achieve that with the Prince of Wands, and it will be through sheer Sagittarian positivity, you know, just remaining positive and just going for it, and not thinking too much, really getting out of your head. The Prince of Wands, you know, it is related to the air energy, but it really is, you know, fire card, and it's about getting out of your head, and or at least putting some of your thoughts into action. So instead of sitting and worrying about it, you're actually going to do something about it, to keep things positive. So you'll be taking action. You could possibly decide to move towards this person, maybe, possibly with quite a lot of passion. So we've got the Two of Pentacles to clarify the outcome, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower card. So major truths are kind of be coming out in the near future, which could cause a major shake-up. So it could be that you come to a realization, you know, about how maybe you could have been holding yourself back. You could also come to a realization of knowing that you can't make everyone happy all the time, in that sometimes you just need to kind of just do what you want to do and make yourself happy. And it could be a shock to the people around you, but you're quite decided, and you come to this realization. Again, I'm going to clarify all of these cards in the extended reading to find out exactly what they're trying to say. But it looks like here that you will feel like you have a decision to make, and you do weigh up the pros and cons of both. And I think you actually, again, we've got the Jupiter energy here. So it's about learning to have fun, but balancing that with reality. Okay, so you want to have fun, but you need to balance it with reality. And the reality could be that I want my friends and I want to date this person too, and I want to make it work. Or the reality could be that I'm going to have to just start over in some way, and you know, be with, you know, maybe leave this group of people in some way and start afresh. Or it could be that I'm going to have to tell this person that this is just not going to work. Because you can't balance, you can't make everyone happy, and maybe that's important to you, is to keep this positivity in your environment. Because that's really what's on your mind, is remaining positive. But major lessons are being learned. I would say because of the Universe card here, and the Tower card, and even the Lovers card, this is like major shifts that you will be making a final decision, most definitely, about this person. And you will be moving forward with a clear mind. You would have reached that through quite a lot of deliberation with the two of coins, really thinking about, really weighing things up, really seeing what's going to work practically. So yeah, there is some sort of practical action that you take. You do start to look at things practically. How would something actually work in reality? And then from there, revealing your decision as to how you want things to move forward. Yeah, but major decisions here between two things that you love. And this could all be just about two people that you're in love with. You know, that you really do care about, with the Queen of Cups. Really, really do care about. And the Two of Coins is like, the Two of Coins and the Page of Wands, you could be saying, you know what? F this, I don't care. I'm having you both. And I'm just going to juggle. I'm just going to juggle. You know, with the Prince of Wands and the Two of Coins, like, you know, I'm going to just drive on to I'm going to just have you both. And you could be bold enough to tell them that with the Tower card and the Ace of Swords. You could just be bold enough to just say that, or you could say you want to just be friends with both of them, you know. But it looks like you couldn't help whatever happened, because the person that came in was a soulmate. This new person that may have come on the scene has put you in this position, you know, has put you here with this beautiful opportunity, and now you have to choose. And it looks like you're going to just be like, I'm just following my heart. I'm just doing my thing. And in fact, this is a case of really not making a commitment, but looking, you know, investigating, researching the offer, researching the commitment, looking into the commitment, trying it out. So you could decide to go out on dates with this person to get to know them better, to help you reach a decision, taking practical action. But again, with this kind of non-committal attitude. But yeah, this is a learning lesson, and as you do move forward, you will actually become more mature, and it will actually be, you will, even though I think you will get to a point where you will initially be like, I might just have them both, you will eventually decide to have just the one. It will come out that you want just the one, and you will move forward with just the one. And it will likely be the person that's younger than you here. And there will be like a brand new start here with the Ace of Pentacles. This could also be someone coming towards you, but because you are a fire sign, I'm interpreting it as you. Got a lot of Mars energy coming in here as well. So it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, or a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Most definitely. You could be in love with a Scorpio. You know, maybe it's a Scorpio and an Aries. I do not envy you if that's the case. Scorpio and Aries, I would really choose wisely, because both of them are probably going to let you know about how they feel if they're not pleased with how you've handled the situation, I'm sure. So, yeah, this could cause a Tower moment where things do kind of completely break down for someone. Most likely the Scorpio. So, or it could be that you're choosing the Scorpio. I think you will be choosing the Scorpio, because all this water energy is coming through. I think it will be the Scorpio, unfortunately for the Aries there. They may not have won this one. But it looks like you are in love, though, with an Aries. So it could go either way. It could be that you pick the Aries, and the Scorpio is one that gets hurt. But then we've got all this water energy here, and like you're in love with this person. So maybe you really are stuck, and the cards are kind of showing that you are kind of in both minds. There's two people, you know. But I want to go ahead and clarify all these cards in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, just click through. The links are below. And otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was some help to you, or at least you just got a nice little 30-minute break and chilled out with me for a bit. Either way, I'm glad that you stopped by. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you next month if I don't see you in the extended, okay? Okay, so take care. Bye.